Hi guys, it's Vacool here, and today I will show you the best runes for the Amumu, Amumu tank and AP Amumu. I think tank is much better on the lower heals and everything. And I just think that Amumu tank is much better than AP, but I've seen that pros and mostly one tricks are playing Amumu, not pros, because I've seen like only 5 pros games were with Amumu. And like no one was playing with Aftershock or the Electrocute on AP, so that was really a shocking thing to me. That was really a big shock for me. Okay, so let's go with the tank. One trick we're playing with Aftershock most of the times if they're going for the tank build. Because you don't need a Guardian and you don't need the Grasp, because you just want to go in, initiate, have this bonus armor, bonus magic resistance, and just stay alive for the longer amount of time. Because you have so much CC from your Q and your ultimate is just like great amount of CC, you can just stun 5 people, so it's really great. So you will heal your teammates more from it, so this is really cool. Shield bash is useless because you don't have any shields, and Demolish is good if you're just going for the early game, but you're playing Amumu, so you're not going for the early game, so I think Demolish isn't really a big deal. It's better to play with the Font of Life because you're aiming to win team fights, not split push or any other thing if you're going to play Amumu. Conditioning is the best rune because you're going for the tank, so after the 12 minutes you'll be really tanky. You gain this +9 armor, +9 magic resistance, which will help you a lot, and your armor and magic resistance increase by 5%. So it isn't really that big, but it's like maybe +2, maybe +3 armor and +3 magic resistance, which is kind of okay. +12. It's always nice to see it, yeah. Because second one you don't need it when you're playing jungle, and bow plating. I've seen that sometimes they're playing with bow plating, but I don't remember what matchups was. I remember if they were playing versus assassins in the other jungle, for example, Elias, Kazik, something like this. And 90% of the times people were going for the unflinching because you just need this tenacity and slower resist if you're going to be just tank of your team. You will be always at the first side of your team. You will be this shield of your team, to be honest. So this is really cool for staying alive and trying to make a move in the middle of the team fight. And sometimes, like maybe 2-3 times, people were playing with overgrowth, which is really nice because it increases your health, but you're aiming more for this armor or magic resistance, and it will just stay longer. You just want to stay longer and make more plays. So this is really good because you can initiate and just go away because of this tenacity and slow resistance. For the secondary runes, people were playing with the domination, sudden impact, which is really nice because you're gaining this bonus 7 lethality and 6 magic penetration for 5 seconds. When your W is just like doing damage whole time, which is really good, and it will help you a lot. And Relentless Hunter, because after the kill you will just try to just want this bonus movement speed, because Amumu is very slow, and after you gain some stacks you can just try to catch someone with this movement speed and try to get him with your team, which really helps. You're going 2 times for the adaptive force and 1 times for the armor because you're playing jungle. I've seen that people were not playing jungle at all. I've seen that sometimes they were going for the top, I believe, but it doesn't really work out. But it doesn't really work out like it should. And if they were going for the lane, they were going AP builds, so that was really weird for me. And if you're going for the AP build, you're going with Electrocute because it's the best on the AP Amumu. You're going for the cheap shot because of your CC, so it deal just more damage. You're going for the Able collection because you're aiming for the frags and zombie ward. You can just aim for the zombie war, but you can just play everything here actually. There you're going for the ultimate hunter, so you can just initiate mode with your ultimate, so you can just play around every team fight in the game. So always will have your ultimate on, so your enemies will be scared. You're going for the triumph because it will just give you health back when you just kill someone and you snowball more. If you're going for the AP build, it's really decent, but if you're going for the tank build, it can heal you for a really amazing amount of health, which will really help you. And you're going for the couple grades because you're just aiming to one-shot someone because you're dealing so much damage to the squishies. You're dealing AP damage, you know. Like AP damage is always welcome in every team comp. Maybe not if you're playing Kassadin on the mid lane, on the top side Malzahar and Amumu in the jungle, and for example, Veigar with Zeraf on the bot lane. It can happen, but I don't think so. People really like to play with AD champs. So there is no that much big items which are really good with a good magic resistance. Most of the times people are just building 1 or 2 items with magic resistance, which is really bad for them because every AP just like counters them. So AP champs in the low elos are really great. So Cut the Grace is really good because you can one-shot someone or kill it faster. You're going for the attack speed because if you're going for the AP build, it just refreshes your passive, which is really good. But if you're going for the tanky build, I would just recommend you to go for the adaptive force 2 times. And you're going, it depends on, you're just going for the armor if you're playing jungle, but if you're not playing jungle, it depends on your enemy laner. You're just going for the magic resistance if you're playing versus AP champ, and versus AD champ, you're going for the armor. That was everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, give a like, but I can't what you think about it, and see you soon, guys.